Hello and welcome to WKNC's official sports podcast, In the Den. Today we're going to be going over the Virginia Tech game over the weekend and the Campbell game coming up this weekend. We're going to be going over men's soccer versus Virginia, women's volleyball versus Miami, Florida, and we'll finish with a preview of the wrestling season. So, I guess get your headphones on and let's get straight to it. All right. I guess we're going to start with the football game last night. That was pretty tragic of us. We lost 23-21. Honestly, I thought it was an opportunity to kind of get our head back in the game after the Duke loss, but it ended up being anything but. NC State, they had 3 touchdowns, but VTech had 2 pass touchdowns and 3 field goals, and were able to completely shut down NC State's rushing game. The team averaging only 1.8 yards per rush and only 67 yards from Hollywood Smothers. Jaden Scott got the ground touchdown, but CJ Bailey had negative 19 rushing yards, with also only 5 rushing first downs and 3 of them coming from 3rd and 4th down. So while I do appreciate the run-in game in 3rd and 4th down situations, it seems like it is being pretty effective. I would like to see more of kind of the ground and pound when it comes to getting the big plays and getting the scores, because that was something that we definitely needed, and I think that was key for Virginia Tech winning, was just shutting down the rushing game. And that's kind of a big problem, because I think it could in the future kind of be the formula to beat NC State. Is just like what I mentioned with ECU at the very start, just let these young receivers and quarterback just throw and play in the air. The Virginia Tech running back, Terrion Stewart, has the most amount of running yards against NC State in the game with 174 yards. Jamari Taylor only got 150, but he got 3 touchdowns. And Terrion Stewart did not get a rushing touchdown. And this kind of hurts our idea of having a solid rushing defense. VTech was able to kind of churn first downs and was able to move the chains with both the legs and the arms. It did take some late mistakes from us to cause us to lose. I think there was that drop that in that final drive that cost us the game. And I mean, it's like Virginia Tech got blown out by Old Dominion, and yet we could barely, if we did win, we would have barely won, but we lost by 2. And this was the most amount of points that Virginia Tech scored against a Power 4 team. I think they only scored 11 against South Carolina, 10 against Vanderbilt. They played Wofford and Old Dominion, which are not Power 4 teams. So I guess, it's, they've only played 3 games against Power 5 competition. But that's about as many as NC State has played, I believe. And NC State has given up a lot and has scored a lot. So while it is only 23 points and Virginia Tech isn't really a scoring team, under Philip Montgomery, they have kind of figured themselves out, and this team is not in as much of a disaster mode as I thought they were. Either that or NC State is in a bigger disaster mode. Some other things to note: the offensive line was an absolute failure with that negative 19 rushing yards for CJ Bailey and 5 sacks given up, compared to our team only getting 2. The defensive line was unable to put enough pressure for Jones to force mistakes, which I thought he would have, considering that some other veteran quarterbacks like Robbie Ashford made mistakes under NC State. I guess that just wasn't really meant to happen that night. I'm happy seeing the passing defense. I thought it got a little bit better with only 58% accuracy and 5 passes deflected, including, defensive MVP for me is Brian Nelson. I believe that he got 2. Jamel Johnson, I think, has 3. But I just wish we would have seen more because while we were able to stop them, we didn't stop them when it mattered. And if you can't do it when it matters, you might as well not do it at all. But this weekend, Campbell, FCS team, it's going to be a good way to kind of clear our heads, especially since looking into the rest of the schedule, there's a real possibility that NC State could miss the bowl game. They have at Notre Dame, at Pitt, at Miami, and then home with Georgia Tech and Florida State, who are both ranked. They could. The only game here that I feel like is a shoo-in to win is UNC. So the worst case scenario is like going 4-8 on the season, which would I think would be Doran's lowest record. I think it could put him in a hot seat. Where else? Where was I? And especially if we lose to Campbell this afternoon, I mean, we could start seeing some names being called and some heads rolling, and we could start seeing like CJ Bailey and Smothers leave for the transfer portal. The clock is ticking to kind of close down our mistakes, and the best approach is just to try to juice out as much offense as we can. I think the offense is our strength. I think Smothers and Bailey as a ground duo, complemented by the aerial attack with Anderson, Jolly, and Keenan Jackson, according to last night. Not last night, but that night, is what is going to help us win because the defense hasn't really done too much itself. I think maybe force the pressure so the quarterbacks can make bad throws on their own, but I mean, look at the quarterback. Haynes King could be as Carson Beck. I mean, it could probably force mistakes against like Castellanos, maybe the young CJ Carr, but I don't know. It's just kind of the schedule is very iffy, and I think we're kind of starting to enter panic mode for NC State. But Campbell is not good. 1-4 record, couldn't blowout loss to ECU, and their only win coming in double overtime against conference rival Bryant. They have one of the worst defenses in their conference, giving up roughly 41 points a game compared to 26 that they score on their own. Let's see. Randall King is a pretty good wide receiver that they have, scoring 5 of their 9 total passing touchdowns from. And their star quarterback is probably Camden Six-Killer, who leads the team in passing and is a close second in rushing with their running back J.J. Cowden. They average 3.4 yards per rush and about 5 yards per pass. So they have roughly equal touchdowns, so it feels balanced, but I would say the passing's a bit stronger. The Russian defense is not good. 3.8 yards per rush and 13 total on the season, which is the same amount of passing touchdowns they've given up with 9 yards per attempt. Some notable players on the defense are Donovan Filford with 5 passes broken up and Defanier Pettis with, I think, about 3 tackles for loss. Their punter, Aiden Bond, gets up like 40 yards per punt with 6 inside the 20, which is 1 a game, not too bad. And their kicker has the 71% accuracy with the long of 40, which is, I mean, that's better than what we have. Who is our kicker? Finisette? The rookie? Nick? I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm just going to say Nick for sake of easiness. It's going to be a really, really good win, hopefully. I'm not even going to dig into the matchups because this is a must win. Now I'm getting tired. We were expected to win against Duke and lost. Expected to beat Virginia Tech and lost. I mean, 3 consecutive games where you're the favorite and you lose is just frustrating, especially since I thought this team was going to be 8 wins, maybe even 10. It could push themselves into the argument being one of the best teams in the conference. But you can't say that anymore. Now I just hope that they can stay in the middle of the road at least. Oh well. We'll figure things out, but it's getting pretty rough. And Apologize for this kind of being a quick segment. I didn't really watch too much film for Campbell just because the FCS opponent. Maybe I should give them a respect, but I don't feel like this is going to be an FCS upset to watch out for. Anyways, coming up next, men's soccer versus Virginia, where we're kind of on the opposite end of the coin. I will like to warn y'all before I head into men's soccer that there is going to be a good amount of praising NC State's men's soccer team, but I think it's deserved. They are, dominating. I think they're still number one at the time of recording. They're sixth in the conference standings, however, with 1 win and 2 ties. Phil Donovan has been lighting up the NCAA with 2.89 points per game, which is about a whole half a point above the runner-up, with 13 total goals in 9 games, making him the only ACC player who scores 1 goal per game and is the highest in the country overall. Regardless of Donovan, however, this offense is still churning. They have 3 players notching 5 or more assists, including Maloney, Haley, and Canton, and 12 other goals are evenly dispersed throughout the team, which is second in the conference. So this offense is just really, really electric, and the defense is playing great too, creating a margin of 3.13 compared to 3.25 goals per game. Only 1 goal given up this season, which was the last game against Pitt, where they would eventually come back to tie. Their defense front with Markovic, Maloney, and Hefes averages up to about 0.56 shutouts per game. And their goalie, Logan Erb, who is second in the league when it comes to shutouts and is one of the most efficient saves producer in the league. However, his sample size is very small. I think the next highest person probably has like a whole 10 extra saves compared to him. And the only other team in the conference with a higher shutout rate is Virginia, who they're playing next. Virginia is top 6 in goals, and they're 8th in goals and 4th in assists. There it is. 6th in points. Their unexpected star, Nicholas Simmons, leads the team with 9 points of 4 goals and 1 assist, while their teammates and I think preseason all-conference player Marco Dos Santos with 6 assists. Shot producer Luke Burns, who has a 60% shot on goal rate, and their Alex Parvu, who is one of the more efficient defenders on the team. They have a high shutout percentage, but also 2.86 saves per game and a 69% save accuracy, which isn't the most efficient, but they're pretty good, and they had a pretty good streak of beating strong teams, which I did not write down. I remember when they went unranked and they beated a lot of good teams to jump up to the top 10, I believe. Okay, but today, Virginia, they play Milwaukee, which should be a easy win considering that it's a kind of a lower conference rival. Okay. Yeah, they beat Louisville, beat Wake Forest, and let's see. They beat American, tied against Virginia Tech. So I guess not the strongest, but they really have been playing better, and they have deserved their way into getting it high in the rankings, and they'll be a tough opponent. I believe that we are hosting them, which is also another great thing to have going for us. But even if we don't, it's in. Yeah, okay, so I think NC State's hosting. And that's going to be a really good game because these are both very strong and competitive teams. And if anyone can stop the dominance in NC State, it's them because they have proven that they can beat these big guys and they can find their way to the top. And their coach, George Jonutvich, has been coaching for 30 years, so he knows what he's doing. This team knows what it's doing, and it can catch NC State by surprise. Not that they're looking past Virginia, but this is an upset that could be something to look out for. I doubt it'll happen. I have the my final score being a 1-1 tie off the top of my head, but I would say keep an eye out for Virginia. They're really good, but NC State's amazing. And that's kind of a quick little praise and soccer session. Coming up next will be the volleyball team, which I do have a good amount of grievances towards. So buckle up. Like the season has been, it's going to be a bumpy one. All right. We are going to be looking at this volleyball team who got demolished by number 25 UNC and unranked Duke at 3-1. Positive momentum I thought I had seen with NC State's falling apart with a 4-5 record in September, including 3 consecutive losses. I think they lost to Old Dominion before the conference schedule opened up. There's a lot that's been going wrong with NC State, and it's kind of all the classic elements to how you lose volleyball games. They never really took a lead. I think only one of those sets they led by 3 more scores and went on to win that set. They never really dominated except one against Duke, I believe, but it's been mostly back and forth, and whenever it does become that back and forth, they always are unable to close out, and the opponent usually gets either some timely dominant success or can even outright just run away with it. And it's not even just about errors by NC State, but it could be just one dominant player that we couldn't shut down, like Taylor Williams on Duke or Sappy Hampton for UNC. Like, as long as one player is able to figure out the system and it's just able to bam, 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 NC State just cannot do anything about it. They just kind of do like the fake dead thing that goats do. And sometimes the errors don't help. I think they were kind of lower than I was expecting, which is a good thing. However, there's no one on our team who can make the big necessary plays and changes. It's never about dominating. It's just doing enough to keep our head above water when, in order to win, we need to kind of just get up there and do something. And it's, just kind of looking at all of the team stats with the conference heading into it, we're kind of bottom middle, if that makes sense, like lower middle of all the major ACC stats with offense and defense, which just kind of makes us one of the worst teams in the conference. Don't really have any big stars. Bryant, she's 7th in overall points, and Francombe is 9th in blocks per game. So we do have some players who can kind of stand out, but no stars, no firepower. We do have good young players, but they're inconsistent. I think Sujia is the only one who's consistently good at a nightly basis. But let's see. Rebecca Ring isn't doing too good. Dorsey's not doing great out of rotation. Jordan Smith, while she's kind of broken out a little bit, I think she's starting to come back down to earth as we head into face tougher competition. Ashley Mullins hasn't produced the assist like I was hoping. It's been kind of Villar who's been doing it. And the defensive star power is just not there. Like, we don't have stars. We have good service players and not strong enough of a team to kind of be the difference maker. Like, I'll go into Miami because they have difference makers. And, as I mentioned before, Safi Hampton, she has been a difference maker for UNC that has helped them become a ranked team. NC State, the closest thing we have is Courtney Bryant, but she has never been at that level before. Even last year, I think she was a, I don't want to call her a backup because I don't know for sure, but if anything, you could argue that this is starting to look more like a transitional year, which I guess is not fair to our seniors, which we do have a good amount. But I do worry that once these older players go, the younger players are going to have to step up, and the time and experience that they need to get better just might not be there because of the inconsistencies and trying to figure out, like, are we serious contenders or not? And I don't know if they are anymore. They used to be a dark horse, but now they're kind of just not a horse. They're a hold on, I'm trying to think of a funny comparison. They're a just a blob of darkness. So some optimism that we have going on at least. Courtney Bryant, she's still playing well. I've still kind of given her kudos. But I just would like the mistakes to be cut down because there have been some late errors from Duke that kind of cost some sets that should not have been given up. As I mentioned before, the younger players, I hope they can start kind of coming up. And I thought Fuller and Francombe, I enjoy how they are providing in their supportive roles. I was a bit worried about them early in the season because I didn't think they were great. But now I am sure that they are doing just enough to prove their worth and to keep NC State in it every night. But what's next? We won't know. Hopefully they can get a strong transfer portal or another big loaded recruiting class. But there is just a lot of question marks for the future. And by the future, I also mean this Friday against Miami, Florida, who are ranked number 22. It'll be our second ranked opponent, if I recall correctly, because UNC was our first. Miami, Florida has 12 consecutive wins at the time of recording, including wins versus Clemson, Georgia Tech, Indiana they lost against. That was the only loss of the season. They beat Ole Miss. They're yet to face a ranked squad, but Georgia Tech and Indiana did get votes. Miami has a really strong defense, being one of the top teams in blocks, opponent kills, opponent assists, and opponent kill percentage. Their stud defense is led by their defensive stars, Dahlia Wilson, who leads the ACC in blocks, Neilani Feliciano, who is ninth in digs. While their offense is a weak point, I did mention the difference maker that they have is the points leader in the NCAA, Flo Marie Heredia Colon, with 6.16 points per set. Their all-conference setter, Ariana Rodriguez, is fifth in assists per set in the conference. And while the team is kind of fifth in total points, they're in the bottom 10 of kills. I think a lot of their points kind of come from errors that are forced by their strong defense. But they have the star power that if there is a team that has a strong enough offense, they can also kind of go out there and basically be like, hey, two can play at this game. Just watch us. I think the best shot at winning is just try to get the best out of the offense, Try to keep this Miami, Florida defense from being, I don't want to say dominant, but to keep them from being a powerful defensive opponent. I think that having two decent setters who can provide assists is going to be a really helpful aspect of that. I think that Moen and Flar can help to set up Bryant, Ring, and Smith. They can kind of come out with, I don't want to say multiple plays because I don't think that volleyball is designed to create intentional plays. I think it is a lot off the moment. But I think it'd be great to kind of have those two as kind of back hitters and see if they can do stuff defensively. I know Falar can. I don't know about Mullen. That would be kind of a weak spot there. But having Sushia as the libero, have Bryant and either Ring or Jordan Smith kind of coming in rotation with Dorsey. I think there's a way that we can do this where it's just kind of keep doing different things, keep having multiple formations, keep trying to confuse Miami. I don't know how many timeouts it costs for substitutions, especially if you're doing them frequently and you do have a revolving door. But I think that is the smartest way to win, is to just kind of keep making them experience new things with this squad and make them look at new formations and make them kind of try to figure out, okay, as soon as they start to figure things out, that's when you start doing a new offense. And with their defense, just do the best we can, I guess. It's going to be an ugly, scrappy game, but if NC State can pull it off, that would be great for their momentum. I think I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm not sure what else I can say about them. I'm a little worried about volleyball, but I have faith that they can figure something out and not be bottom feeders again. Coming up next, we're going to kind of do a brief review of some of the best wrestlers that we have returning and some of their top opponents next season or this winter. And now for the final segment, the wrestling. So NC State, as of the preseason polls, they are 8th in the country and 2nd in the ACC, behind Virginia Tech at number 7. Some of their top wrestlers are... Okay, so they have 7 that have been ranked in the top 33 for several different weight classes. You have Vincent Robinson, who is 3rd in 125. Ryan Jack, who is 16th in 141. Coy Bleskins, who is 15th in 147. Jackson Arrington, 5th in 157. Matthew Singleton, 7th in 174. Patrick Brophy, who is 15th in 197. And Isaac Trumbull, who is 3rd in 285. Yes, that is a lot. NC State has a very strong wrestling program, and it does not look like that power is going to stop anytime soon, because there are a lot of good wrestlers who I haven't named who can be considered winners in different competitions that they have coming up. And NC State, I think, is in serious discussions to win the conference or even more. I think Vincent Robinson could win a national championship. Hold on a second. With national champion Vincent Robinson returning and 5th place finisher Matthew Singleton also returning, there is a very good reason to believe that, NC State's here to stay when it comes to wrestling dominance, especially kind of picking out of the talent pool in North Carolina. But with great strength comes great difficulty of schedule, as you're expected to play against pretty good teams. Some of the toughest opponents include the national duels November 15th over in Tulsa, with 12 ranked opponents, including some of the more mentionable ones. Number 2, Nebraska. Number 4, Iowa State. Number 6, Oklahoma State. And number 7, Lehigh. Also in the national duels, Ohio State, but we also visit them a couple weeks later. So Ohio State is a team that we could have probably faced twice, and this is according to On3, breaking down the NC State schedule. So I'm going to jump over to January and February, because there's at number 12 Stanford, home against number 20 UNC, and then I think road trip for Cornell and at home for Virginia Tech in February. So a lot of tough teams to face, but a very strong team to face them. And that was kind of a brief review of them. I don't know if you're a huge wrestling fan or not, but there is a lot of reasons to become one with how good this NC State wrestling team is. But I figured we'd kind of do that little brief preview, and that will be enough to conclude today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the listen. In our next episode, we'll go over Notre Dame football, men's soccer Clemson, women's volleyball Clemson. I think it's Clemson. I'd have to double check. And we'll preview the women's gymnastics, our women's basketballs for our fall break. I digress. Have a good day. Go Pack.